I'm sure you've heard the news, but have you heard about the Queen who made men duel to death for a night with her? This is not a tale of fiction, but a true story from the annals of history. Meet Nzinga. Nzinga ruled over Angola in the 1600s, but she didn't just see herself as a queen, she considered herself a king. Born in 1583, Nzinga was the daughter of the king of the Ndongo and Matamba kingdoms in what is now modern-day Angola. From an early age, she was exposed to the intricacies of politics and warfare, learning the skills that would later define her reign. She dressed as a man, challenging and reversing traditional gender roles to assert her authority. In a time when women were often relegated to the background, Nzinga stood out as a formidable leader. She adopted the title of king and wore male clothing to signify her status and power, a move that was both strategic and symbolic. But Nzinga's approach to power was anything but conventional. She was a master strategist, both on and off the battlefield. Her reign was marked by a series of bold and often ruthless decisions that cemented her legacy as one of history's most formidable rulers. She kept a harem of 80 young men, her male wives, who wore dresses and took on roles typically assigned to women in the palace. This was not just a display of power, but also a way to challenge and subvert the traditional gender norms of her time. These men were not just ornaments, they were integral to her court and her strategy for maintaining control. And then came the brutal twist. Each night, Nzinga would select 2 of her wives to fight to the death, watching with a twisted sense of pleasure. This gruesome practice was a testament to her ruthless nature and her desire to maintain absolute control over her court. The victor would earn the privilege of spending a single night with her. This was not just a reward, but also a test of loyalty and strength. The winner's night with Nzinga was a fleeting moment of glory, overshadowed by the grim fate that awaited him. But come morning, even the winner met a grim fate. Nzinga would have him killed. This cycle of violence and death was a stark reminder of the precarious nature of power in Nzinga's court. It was a brutal system designed to keep her subjects in line and to eliminate any potential threats to her authority. And so the cycle began anew. Each day brought a new round of duels, a new victor and a new execution. This relentless cycle of violence was a key part of Nzinga's strategy for maintaining control over her court and her kingdom. Incredibly, Nzinga maintained this deadly practice well into her later years, only disbanding the harem at the age of 75. Her longevity and continued ruthlessness were a testament to her strength and determination. Even as she aged, Nzinga remained a formidable and feared leader. And in a final shocking twist, she chose to marry the youngest member of her harem, a boy young enough to be her son. This marriage was not just a personal decision, but also a political one, designed to secure her legacy and maintain her influence even in her later years. Nzinga's life was one of power, defiance, and ruthless control, making her one of the most fascinating and formidable figures in history. Her story is a reminder of the complexities of power and the lengths to which some will go to maintain it. Now, that's a story you won't forget. Nzinga's legacy is a complex one, marked by both her incredible achievements and her ruthless methods. She remains a figure of fascination and controversy, a testament to the enduring power of her story. Nzinga's reign took place during a tumultuous period in African history, marked by the encroachment of European colonial powers. The Portuguese were expanding their influence in Africa, and Nzinga found herself at the forefront of the resistance against their incursions. Her diplomatic skills were as sharp as her military tactics, and she used both to navigate the complex political landscape of the time. Nzinga was not just a warrior queen, she was also a shrewd diplomat. She engaged in negotiations with the Portuguese, at times forming alliances and at other times waging war. Her ability to adapt to changing circumstances and to use diplomacy as a tool of resistance was a key part of her success. Trade was another arena where Nzinga demonstrated her acumen. She understood the importance of controlling trade routes and resources, and she used this knowledge to strengthen her kingdom. By controlling the flow of goods, she was able to exert influence over both her allies and her enemies. Nzinga's military campaigns were marked by both strategic brilliance and brutal efficiency. She She led her troops into battle, often personally commanding them on the front lines. Her ability to inspire and lead her soldiers was a key factor in her many victories. The resistance against European colonial powers was a defining feature of Nzinga's reign. She was a symbol of defiance and resilience, a leader who refused to bow to foreign domination. Her legacy as a freedom fighter is still remembered and celebrated in Angola and beyond. Governance was another area where Nzinga excelled. She implemented policies that strengthened her kingdom and improved the lives of her subjects. Her ability to balance the demands of war and governance was a testament to her skill as a ruler. Nzinga's impact extended beyond politics and warfare. She was also a patron of the arts and culture, and her reign saw a flourishing of artistic and cultural expression. Her legacy is not just one of power and defiance, but also of cultural richness and creativity. Today, Nzinga is remembered as a national hero in Angola. Her story is taught in schools, and her legacy is celebrated in monuments and cultural heritage sites. She remains a symbol of strength and resilience, an enduring figure of inspiration for future generations. Nzinga's influence extends beyond her own time. She has inspired countless leaders, particularly women, to challenge the status quo and to fight for their rights. Her story is a powerful reminder of the impact that one determined individual can have on history. Scholars continue to study Nzinga's life and legacy, uncovering new insights into her reign and her impact on history. Her story is a rich and complex one, offering valuable lessons about power, resistance and resilience. Nzinga's story is one that continues to captivate and inspire. Her life was a testament to the power of determination and the strength of the human spirit. As we reflect on her legacy, we are reminded of the enduring power of her story and the lessons it holds for us today. And so, we conclude our journey through the life of Nzinga, the ruthless queen who ruled like a king. Her story is one of power, defiance and resilience, a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate us. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history.